McCree is officially now Cole Cassidy.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Can you dig it, sucker? First, I want to address a couple things before we talk about the name change. I would like to first address that I don't think the name change was necessary. I know y'all might feel differently. Y'all might feel like, hey, Nick taking this, approach. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I don't think the name change is necessary. Do you know how many games I play with names of people that have committed terrible acts in their real life? I don't really think about that when I play these games. Like, do you know I have never played one game and thought about the name of a character and compared it to their real life counterpart? Like, I've never done that. How many people right here, right now, have played Tekken, have played with martial law, and all felt like martial law was pretty much sculptured after Bruce Lee? Okay, we can all pretty much say that. I knew that. When people go in and they pick him, somebody might say, I'm going to go pick Bruce Lee. That's cool. Okay, they sculptured the character after him. But I don't get this whole, like, if Bruce Lee committed a crime that they found out later, now we're not going to call him this name. We're going to change him to this. No, he's already did what he done. Now, we got plenty of people that have suffered from this, from, Activision Blizzard is the latest of many. Okay, but you guys don't see Cosby Show on the TV too much. When the last R. Kelly song you heard? Okay, y'all remember that Clippers owner? Okay, when you get canceled, it is a real thing. The power has officially been put in the cancel culture hands. Businesses are so scared that they just say, hey, we're going to include everybody because we don't want that smoke. Okay, they don't want that smoke. They don't want it, so they don't deal with it. Me, I too much don't care because my games, once the people have the names in it, I don't put those relations to real people. I just go, it is what it is. It's a video game. They named it, even if it's loosely based. Let's just think of Balrog. Everybody knows Balrog is Mike Tyson. Like, you can literally look at it and see, but I never once say, hey, I'm going to pick Mike Tyson. No, Balrog's moveset is not Mike Tyson. He throws punches and all that, but Mike Tyson throws uppercuts that will rock your ass. TJ Combo favors Mike Tyson a lot. He is not Mike Tyson. As much as TJ Combo would do all the combo, no, he's not Mike Tyson. So I would not put two and two together. So if you had the name of TJ Combo, TJ Tyson, I would not be thinking, oh, we got to change his name because Mike Tyson got an alleged rape case. You see what I mean? Like, things like that just don't add up to me. So, nonetheless, that is the big deal with this. So, let's go ahead and pull up the article talking about McCree's name change, okay, and why it is important, okay? Blizzard has officially renamed Overwatch's McCree. As you might recall, Blizzard announced it could change the name of McCree. Now, one thing I want to do before that, hold on. And see, I got a whole thing here. Y'all see, I got folders. I got everything lined up, all my articles. I pulled up the wrong article. That's my fault. It's my fault. Pull up the wrong article. Let's get to one. There we go. That's more better. I just feel like Kotaku had a little more on this one. Okay. I did overlook it. They had a little more. I got to put respect on Kotaku for that one. Let me give a couple shotgun shots to you. Overwatch's McCree will now be known as Cole Cassidy. Put some respect on his name. The developers announced today further distancing the character from the former designer Jesse McCree, one of the men who took part in the controversial, recently exposed Cosby Suite meetups. Oh my goodness. Just so y'all know, let's pull this up again. I did do a whole article on this, but yes, you can see the picture. These guys have a picture there, Bill Cosby. They talked about the Cosby Suite where they, gave these, what do you call those things that you give them? Loopies or something that you put in the drinks. Okay. And then the women pass out or they forget everything and you do whatever with them. Like, they had a whole suite devoted to that. They took a picture all together. There's no joke. And I went over this a while ago, so I'm not going to go ahead and do it. But allegations of sexual harassment and discrimination at Activision Blizzard started having them dig deeper. And this is what they find, right? Okay, so we went over that. But the first thing a renegade loses is their name, and this one gave up his a long ago. The Twitter reveal reads, come on. He gave up. This one gave up his name long ago. Oh, we don't care about that, man. He is McCree. I'm sorry. When I play the game, I will try to remember Cole Cassidy, but I will be calling him McCree. And I won't be calling him McCree because of Jesse McCree, the asshole of the Cosby Suite. No, I'll be calling him McCree because that's what I known his name as in Overwatch. Gosh. First thing a renegade loses is their name. And this one gave up his a long time ago. That is so fucking corny. That is like beyond corny, man. That is some super corny shit. But running from his past meant running from himself. And each passing year only widened the divide between who he had been and what he had become. But in every Cowboy's life, there's a time where he has to stop and make a stand. To make this new Overwatch better, to make things right, he had to be honest with his team and himself. The Cowboy, he was rolled into sunset, and Cole Cassidy faced the world. And, yo, that is so corny, man. Let's pull that back up. Let's pull this up on my screen. Is that what this says? I didn't even read this. The first thing of running. Oh, that is so corny. Yo, I had that as my background. That is so corny. Like, oh my God, that is so corny. Like, yo, we had this character. He was kind of bad, but he's going to revolutionize and he's going to be the nicest dude ever because we don't want to be any parts of that shit we're getting sued for already. Like, what are you trying to do? You're not making us forget. Okay, you're not making us forget none of this. We built the Overwatch universe around the idea of inclusivity, equity, and hope are the building blocks of better future. The game's dev team wrote in August, as we continue to discuss how we best live up to our values and to demonstrate our commitment to creating a game that world reflects them, we believe it's necessary to change the name of the hero currently known as McCree to something that better represents what Overwatch stands for, Cole Cassidy. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like a lot of this, I don't want to waste my time on, man. I'm going to be honest. I don't want to waste my time on it. I did at first. At first, I was like, yeah, I did. But then I was like, you know what? Cole Cassidy, that's kind of lame. I'm going to be honest. That shit is super lame. It's just, it's not the name is actually pretty dope. I like the name. Cole Cassidy is nice. I don't want to make it like the name is lame. It's not the name. It's not. It's the fact that, yo, I'm 38 years old, man. And I'm not used to a lot of what these young bucks do. Yo, young bucks love it when shit get changed overnight. Like, they love that shit. They're like, yes, we made a fuss and that shit got changed overnight. Updates roll. For me, it's like principles and standards that you go by. When you make something work, I'm going to give you a prime example. Do you know how many artists in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s who were fucking sick and twisted in their heads? Seriously? I mean, seriously, sick and twisted. But they were special in the craft of what they did. Whether it was your, Elvis Presley's, your Little Richards, your Albert Einsteins, all these people had crazy things going on in their lives. Okay. But they were very smart and good at their crafts. So sometimes crazy people, but with cancel culture, you do one thing, you're done. Okay. I don't care how smart you are, how good you are. You do one thing, you're done. Done dealio, that's the way it goes. Okay, so McCree name is Cole Cassidy. Yes, it's official. So if you want to play Overwatch, you are now going to scroll to McCree, and it's in the coming days, so I don't know if it's going to happen soon. But I believe Cole Cassidy, I think it said officially playable October 26th. So if you don't see it already, you'll see it by October 26th. Cole Cassidy on Overwatch. The name change is official. Everybody who wanted the name change can go ahead and rejoice, do a dance. You got what you want. Go ahead and give you an air horn, couple shotgun shots. You got everything. Y'all did it. You got the name change. Cole Cassidy, my man, smoking them. Okay?